Hey y'all, it's Editing Ree. Basically, in the excitement of filming this video for you guys, I forgot to do an intro and an outro. I do apologize, but I'm here now trying to fix my wrongs. Hi, if you're new here, how are you? I'm good, thank you for asking. On this channel, we do travel, we do life, we do beauty. So if you're interested in those things, probably should click the red, subscribe, join the family. Anywho, today, I'm showing y'all, but first get ready with me. We're doing hair, we're doing makeup, we're getting cute. We're going from drab to fab. So stick around, have some fun, eat something, drink something, have a time. All products will be linked below. That's it. That's all. Bye. All right, y'all. So first step, we're doing hair. You know, just hop out of the bed, a little yawn, we're getting into it. So these are my lockdown braids. I do not want any judgment. Things are tough. This is how I cope, and I need no judgment. So I'm using the OGX Nourishing Coconut Milk Anti-Breakage Serum, and I need a pick. So the first step is to use that serum, and like basically I get it all over my hands and I rub my hands through all the braids. So this is how I kind of add some shine to my braids and like add some nourishment to them, because I haven't really done anything since I put them in these braids. So yeah, now this is me adding value. So after I do all that, the next step is to take them out. So although it's in kind of like fast mode, I am very gentle with this process. I try to take my sweet little time going through all the braids, you know, making sure that like I'm not manipulating the hair too much, so I can still get the definition that I want in the end of the day. So once I take out all the braids, here I am. The next step is to separate. So I'm going to go through, and anything that looks super bulky, I'm going to pull apart, but I'm going to pull it apart in a way where it's super gentle. So I'm just going through my hair and being like, okay, that's too big, pull that apart. That's too big, pull that apart. And that's basically how I'm creating volume with my hair while maintaining its definition. I know. So I separate, go through, get what I need to get out of it, and then my next step is to fluff. So I'm a fluffing fool. I fluff. Let's clear that up. I fluff at the roots. I make sure I get all up in there with that pick. All up. If I ain't touching my scalp, I'm doing it wrong. I got the fluff. I'm a fluffer. That's fine. So I get in my roots. I'm going for a volume. My hair is thick, so I want it to look big. I want it to look in your face. I want it to look like haha, pow. That's what I'm going for. So that's why I fluff, because I'm trying to basically pull out my roots, so it's creating some volume. Now this is day one hair, so we're really going to do the best we can with what we have. But essentially I go through, make sure I fluff it out, separate it. If it's cute and it's something I like, then I'm good to go. Just, you know, a regular simple schmegular braid out. Super simple to follow. You know, just trying to be gentle while still creating some sort of volume and definition in my hair. So let's get into the makeup. Disclaimer, I am not a makeup professional. YouTube has taught me and I have tweaked it. Ooh, why am I singing? That was rude. I apologize. Let's get into it. Fenty primer. I am applying that through my face. I'm rubbing that in. I'm trying to have Rihanna deep into my skin. Like she's legit past the dermis. She's deep in there. So I rub that through, and then I'm going to use the Fenty Pro Filter setting powder in the shade Nutmeg and my Real Techniques sponge. Come on, Real Techniques. And I am putting on my setting powder. This is like an important step for us girls who have blemishes and acne prone. This helps to give the foundation that we're going to use better base. So this step is super important. I'm really like tapping the crap out that, but that's okay. So once I tap that in, then we can kind of get started on our foundation. NARS I can't remember the name, it's so long. NARS Longwear Foundation in the shade Macao. I think it's NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation. Yes, that's it, in the shade Macao. And I'm basically using my Real Techniques face brush to buff that into my skin. So I tend to use 2 pumps of this, just because, you know, my skin does have some texture. So I like to use 2 pumps just to make sure I'm getting in there. What I really love about this foundation is it looks like my skin and it feels so lightweight. Sometimes I forget I'm wearing makeup. Like, that's how good it is. So I have been eyeing this foundation for so long, and when I bought it this year, I just knew it was gonna shine. I knew it was gonna deliver. I knew it, and it did not disappoint. Come on, somebody. Yes, when your foundation is decent. So yeah, next we're on the brows. I'm gonna use the ColourPop brow pencil in the deepest shade they got. And I am first you gotta use the little spoolie thing to brush them out. Then I go in with the other side with the actual pigment, and then I just kind of trace the outline of my brows. This is what works for me. I'm not a fan of I like natural looking brows, so I'm not a fan of like super precise cut brows. So this works for me. So yeah, I just go in, trace it, and then I leave little like mini hair strokes in the front of it so it looks a little natural. And then yeah, I basically brush that out. This is what works for me. Let me clear it up. It's simple, it gets the job done, it gives me a little arch at the end, you know. It isn't like a kill your arch, but it's like a hey, nice to meet you arch. So that's what I like. ColourPop has been doing me good with this brow pencil. I've been using this for probably 3 to 4 years, and I'm in love with it. This is like my 7th or 8th time buying it. It's that good. But yeah, if y'all see me chatting in the back, it was talking to my cameraman. Just trying to go over, you know, some of the ins and outs of the business. So yeah, I ain't going crazy talking to myself, just talking to the cameraman. But after I kind of brush it out and get it to where I want it to be, I use my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Y'all see how jacked up that looks? It's because I use it. I use that thing, and it is so good. Easily one of my favorite concealers. I use this to shape basically my brows. Not shape, sculpt. I use it to sculpt my brows, and I basically go right up and down so I can create some sort of shape and just kind of like, you know, just get it to looking a little crisp, a little neat, just, you know, a little something, nothing big, nothing like huge, but just a little cuteness, just a little touch. There it is. I'm killing it. Oh, and then the brushes I'm using, I got in a bulk set from Amazon. I will link them below as well in case you just are looking for like some cheap brushes. They've been holding up. I had these brushes for years, and they've done nothing wrong, so I keep them. I have no complaints. Next is a go-to of Reed, the Maybelline concealer. So good. I think this is the Age Rewind concealer. I'm not too old, but I still could use a little rewind. I put this under my eyes and I pat that in with the other side of the Real Techniques sponge, because we don't have time to use multiple sponges. We're busy, so we use one sponge and then we flip it to do what we needed to do. I'm patting that in. I get a little bit on my chin, you know, just a little excess, and then I hit the excess, you know, just up top in the forehead, just in the areas that we want to highlight. What are we trying to do here? Great question. We're bringing color to the face. Next step, Sasha Cosmetics Buttercup Setting Powder. We are pressing she in to our highlight. Why? Because we don't want it to go anywhere. Next, we use the Sephora Micro Smooth oh, I can't say that word, micro smooth powder, and we are getting this together. This is the step. This powder is the get it together powder. So we use this powder to get it all together. Everything needs to blend, and we use a huge face brush that I love from ColourPop. Super huge face brush, and we are just rubbing in that powder in our face, like brushing it in. Why I love this powder? Because it makes everything look flawless even when it's not. So it's perfect for me because I stay on the mistakes. So this powder is forgiving. It's perfect for if you're a beginner like myself. This powder will help us, it will heal us, and it will nourish us. That's the type of powder this is. I love it. So the micro smooth from Sephora. Come through, Sephora, with the good products. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Y'all, I blend a lot. When I tell you I use this powder excessively, I apologize. Next step, Anastasia, we are bronzing. This is in the shade Mahogany. This is Anastasia's bronzer. So good. I'm going in with my little bronzer brush, and I'm getting in to the little like ends of my nose, so it makes my nose look just a little more skinnier. Not much. It probably is only a little skinnier to me, but I use the bronzer just to add some warmth to my cheeks and then to the like ends of my nose, so that I can look just a little more sculpt. Comment down below if you see it. Comment down below if you feel me. Comment down below if you don't. That's fine. You can still comment. So yeah, use the bronzer. You can get a little bit on your chin. Just kind of get it where it is, because you're kind of trying to add some dimension to the face. So this bronzer is great for that. Going back in with the Sephora Micro Smooth and just making sure everything is cohesive and seamless. We ain't trying to have no problems out there. Okay, so my blemishes were acting bad, so I use a little bit of the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and I'm just like using my finger, and I'm spot concealing with the Too Faced concealer. And then I use my Real Techniques sponge, and I just kind of like pat that away. So first I use my finger because I'm from the ghetto, and then I use the Real Techniques sponge to pat that away. But yeah, blemishes be acting bad. Going back in with my micro smooth powder, and I'm cleaning things up on the eyes. We're doing simple today. I'm using my Kat Von D eyeliner, tattoo eyeliner in the shade Blickety Black. That's not the shade. I like the right shade below. I'm rude. But I'm using this eyeliner. Since I got it, I've been obsessed with it. It has made putting on eyeliner so much more easier, and what I love about it is that it doesn't transfer. So once she's on my eye, she's comfortable. She's not going anywhere. I love when things don't move. This eyeliner is sent from above, delivered from Jesus himself. Love this eyeliner. And then I basically try to create a winged eyeliner effect. I'm not the best at this, and I legit just like shrug my shoulders when I think I do good enough. It's something that I'm working on. I'm not the best. The next thing I do is I create little specks of lashes, like fake lashes, underneath my eye. I got this from Makeup Shayla. And then I go in with a mascara. This is the Maybelline This is the Maybelline Bake Lash Mascara. And then I go in and I use the mascara, and it looks like I have basically more eyelashes on the bottom than I do. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm basically like creating false lashes. I did make a mistake, but we're gonna clean that up. But yeah, I basically create extra lashes using the eyeliner. Come on, Ree, with the knowledge of YouTube. Are you not impressed? All right, so next I clean that up. I just use some concealer and just clean that up. Tartelette In Bloom palette. I have used this for 90% of my looks. This is my favorite palette and my go-to palette. I'm just taking the shade Funny Girl, and I'm gonna put it into the inner tear ducts of my eye. I like to do this because it makes me look bright and cherry, which matches my personality. Ting! There it is, I said it. I put it out there, so now I have to deliver. Highlighting time. We're using Becca. On my bad days, on the days I'm gonna be bad and bougie, I use the powder. On my light days, I'm using just the liquid eyeliner. putting a few drops in my key areas, right there at the Rudolph section, then at the cheeks, and I'm just using my fingers. See, your fingers must be clean. Your fingers must be clean because you're going to be utilizing them. I am just dabbing and making sure it rubs in a way where I don't look super shiny, but that glow tells you I'm here to play. Come on now with the glow. I love this. I hope they still sell this. I have to buy more. Then I don't use more powder, but I kind of like bring it all together with my face brush just so it looks a little flawless. I'm going for melt in your skin type makeup. That's the goal. Lips. Easy. MAC lip liner, chestnut. Use it all the time. Use it every day. I have a problem. I'm working on it. Using this liner is just essential to any girl of color, in my opinion, but it's my favorite. It's really, really good. And then to fill my lips in, we're gonna use the lip bar. Of course, I have a coupon code down below if you're interested in buying the lip bar. Super in love with the lip bar. This is Savage. It's the perfect matte brown. Oh my god, it's so good. Wows. Talk about pulling a lick together, y'all. This is my go-to look. Anyway, all-nighter spray, it didn't come out right. It came out a little spotty, so what I have to do is kind of press it in with my Real Techniques face sponge, but it pulled the look together. This is my beginner friendly, because if I can do this, you can do this. This is not my specialty, but I get it done. This is my beginner friendly, laser girl friendly routine. This is how it looks like. You have, like, you know, somewhere to go. You're doing a little something, but you know, it ain't too much. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this routine from me. I hope you guys enjoyed this Get Ready with me. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to leave a comment down below if you had a good time, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.